Two of my friends challenged me to do the ALS Ice Bucket challenge thing. I'm going to respond to that challenge in this video, but not by pouring a bucket of ice water on my head, because I don't like doing things exactly the way I'm supposed to. It's Monday, Paul Talkers. I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight, so I hope nothing horrible happened in Ferguson, Missouri by the time this video posts. If something horrible did happen in Ferguson, Missouri, please know that I'm not trying to ignore that or belittle that or dismiss that. I've not stopped thinking about it, obviously. But I just needed to go to sleep before stuff went down. Sorry. Two of my friends, whom I care about dearly, challenged me to the ALS Ice Bucket thing. One of the first things I did as I started noticing this meme happen is I went to the ALS Association page and I looked at who this affects. At any given time, 30,000 Americans may have ALS, more commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is a serious disease. There's no known cure for it. Who it affects are over 90% Caucasians and over 60% male. The shit that's going down in the country right now, it is hard for me to want to contribute even attention, let alone money, to fighting off a predominantly white dude's disease. But I did not let myself fall into that trap, because it's not their fault that they happen to be white and male. So I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to the challenge at all. However, only 30,000 people in the United States are affected by it? I almost feel like that many people have already done the challenge. Come on. Let me respond to you with this. Have all the people who have participated in this posted about the racial conflicts that have led to police violence in Ferguson, Missouri? Have you all done that? Are you aware of the fact that something as simple as malaria kills hundreds of thousands of people? Are you aware that lack of clean water affects millions of people? If all of you who have poured a bucket of water on your head and or donated $100 to ALS, if you could all post about one of those things that does not just affect white people, I will absolutely do the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS. It's a little weird that with all of the black deaths that have gotten into the news lately, that this challenge seemed to have flourished suddenly. On the other hand, there are protests today to support the police officer who murdered Mike Brown. That's right, yes, to support the officer who shot Mike Brown to death. I almost wish that I could say the protesters were not all white people who were being protected by white police officers, some of whom were on bicycles. I wish I could say that was not the case, but apparently that was the case. And so here's the difference between the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge and trying to support the white police officer who murdered an unarmed black teen. One is fighting a non-human problem that affects human beings who've done nothing to deserve it, even if it does affect mostly white people and men. Yes, fight that. The other is calling for us to ignore the fact that this was a racist crime of hatred that is symptomatic of an entire police department that appears to be racist and hateful. No, I will not support that police officer. I'm not saying that we should be cruel and inhumane to murderous Officer Darren. I'm not saying we should beat him up or set him on fire or anything like that. No, no, no. Let's be civilized about this. I'm just saying maybe don't let him have a paid vacation. This vlog is over. If you support my views in this vlog, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe below. If you want to share yet another one of my rants, please retweet it, reblog it, share it. I'd appreciate that. Leave me your comments, questions, and suggestions below. If nothing else, do tell me something that matters to you, because I want to know what matters to you. If what matters to you is the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, I apologize. It is hard for me to be civil about that. I'm not as good of a Captain America as Sam Wilson's gonna be, but as always, thanks for watching.